everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Ahead in the NFC South, we have a matchup with two QBs who can flat out spin it. It's Drew Brees and the Saints taking on Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers.
Now we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Gets around him and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
He dumps it down to Ingram. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So it'll be first down here after the run. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Brees to throw on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Brees on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And they give this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The first carry now for Doug Martin. There goes Martin, first down and more. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. In the red zone this time. On second down, Martin looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Easy, easy, easy.
And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So the run gets him the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Winston with a give to Martin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Doug Martin taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Nick Folk for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
They go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999 when he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. Breeze now. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Look what happens when you run the
It's
football.
an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze.
MOG skull
He's
and
got his man.
crossbones.
It's Brandon Coleman. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Breeze hands to Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
To throw is Breeze. And Hill with it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Breeze now on first down. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So 2nd and 10 here. Now Breeze on the bootleg. His pass caught.
Is Siri on this time?
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
Yes.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Breeze. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Coleman from
Bowman
4
destroyed
yards
Prez
out.
1-6 to
And the
3
Saints
tonight,
are
and the
within an
Lions
extra
locker room
point of
will need an
tying this
estimated
thing up. And he's got it
$250,000 in
up and
repairs.
through. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback
Is the
position. He's
Saints'
going to be
first
coveted
season?
around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers. Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus
The player,
Lawrence had a
not the
monster
team.
year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents.
He was Rams' last half season.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Ingram again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. The swing pass caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That almost felt like the defense said.
This week on Monday Night Countdown, Randy Moss called the Lions' offense the most inept thing he had seen in all of sports. I am not happy to say the least. Didn't he play my game? Want he ready? Shouldn't he have played? Skipping the rest. Bucks got their hands full here after jumping out to a 7-0 lead. Ha ha ha. The talking is killing me. It was very bad on offense tonight. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
It's now a 14-7
Please stop.
ball game.
Heh. Quit looking.
The punter out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone.
This is how it goes.
The 20 to the 22-yard line.
This is
Set to take over
atmosphere.
is Tampa Bay's offense. This is a Tampa
Bowman
Bay
is
team,
JT's
Charles.
boy.
In 2017, really, a lot of people's darlings coming into the year, and then they wound up being the only team in the NFC South not to make the playoffs.
Yeah, and part of it, only 27th
He
in the
does
league in
love
rushing.
Bowman.
And they thought they had a #1
It
running
is
back
coming
in Doug
through my
Martin,
TV.
who did not have a big year
Always
again
has.
in 2017. And last in the league in overall defense. So when you put that combo together, it makes it hard to win
Bowman
the
is a
games you
crumb.
need to win, especially in a tough division like the NFC South.
On 1st and 10, Winston.
I own him.
And that one falls
It has a
incomplete.
blip on
Trying
the
to
right
dump it
corner.
underneath. Now second
Happens
down.
to all of us.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Ha ha.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to give him into a manageable third
Emoji
down
bottle
because
with
they had
popping core.
incompletion on first
Emoji
down, so they were
ghost.
behind the
Emoji
sticks,
clown face.
so to speak.
Emoji
They need to
trophy.
make up some ground
Emoji
in the
bear
game.
face. Emoji eyes.
Now
Emoji
Winston.
snake.
He
Skipping
finds
the rest.
Humphries.
Bucks need this.
And he's got room. And he's
Week 3
taken
would be
down, but
huge.
not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive
Run to the
plays,
outside.
that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he'll go down at the 28. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he's brought down.
Oh, crave legs.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue lady.
From the red zone now, Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
My name
Mike
is
Evans,
Vivian,
the one he
the
was looking
YouTube audio
for. And that'll bring
translator.
up second
I was
down.
installed my the
I know
liberal
our
elite to
vantage
sell
point
your
might be a
deep
little
data
bit
to
better
Elon
way up
Musk
here.
to
That
enslave
looked like an
you.
ill-advised
Go.
throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
LOL Vivian got me immediately. SMH. Not this crap again.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be
I got
accepted,
no
of
sound
course,
on.
and that moves him back 5. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead
What's
before the break.
going on?
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at
Why
the
didn't
21-yard
he
line.
run at least
New
one more
Orleans
play?
offense working its way back out there. As we look at them ahead to 2018, as that wound to the
Ryan,
end of
you must
2017
have turned
continues to
something
heal,
on to
Charles.
have it
They're
read
going to
on
have
your
Kamara,
TV.
Ingram, Thomas. If they have Breeze back at quarterback, this should be an excellent squad again.
It certainly should, and frankly, if the offensive line comes back healthy and intact, that's another big win for them, especially with their 2 tackles. Teron Armstead at left tackle, Ryan Ramchick, who was a rookie last season at right tackle. They are loaded going forward.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL
I like to
on EA
poop.
Sports. Both teams
What
appear
would
ready
you
for the
do
fight ahead,
for
and
a
we
Klondike
resume
bar?
action here in quarter
Turd
number 3.
nugget.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. 30. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Doug Martin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his
Doug
yards per
Big
carry
Martin.
went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
ZZ family hides in the upstairs closet when they see the PlayStation controller and beer on the coffee table together.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Chris Conte. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. For the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some...
And now, loose football. Fumble. Martin lost it. The Saints say they have it, and they do. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey,
Which could
let's
be
tip the
at
cap to
2M
the
or
defense
7M.
here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Damn, they should have
On
died.
second down, it's Breeze. On target over the middle to Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice. And he loses the football a second time. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
How many fumbles is that 1-2?
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. They run again on first down, Martin. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Ready. Blue lady.
They run the counter with Martin. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's go now. Blue lady.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Doug Martin, 28 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt. I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air,
I want next.
3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
Winston gives to Martin on the draw. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Ducked
8
up the
yards
stretch.
there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. The Bucks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Tampa.
Jameis to throw it. They set up the screen to Martin. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Back now in Tampa.
What team are you?
It's the Bucks. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. First down. Here's the run with Martin. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one,
That's
but
a
this
really
time they get
creative
him
handle
behind
you
the
got
line.
there.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's
next.
a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Played?
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Shotgun now for Breeze. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and it's 2nd down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brent Grimes. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They start the drive with Martin. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Play clock winding down. On third down, it's Sims, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Breeze to throw. He's going to let it fly. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.